to take just a few minutes before I go and share a quick story. I told you about how we retired out of the restaurant business. Let's take a couple more minutes. How we retired out of the restaurant business and went into the cleaning business. And since I started coaching, a lot of people have said, why would you do that? Why would you have this huge restaurant career and then open a little cleaning business in Kalamazoo? Why would you do that? Well, there's a story. And it's a painful story. And I haven't shared it because of that. But God said to me, he said, it's not just your story. It's my story. It's God's story in my life. And I really feel that it's important to share. So in 2007, we sold the last restaurants that we had at that time, which was Qdoba Mexican Grill. We sold them back to the franchisor, and we're happy to see they're all still here. We love Qdoba. And it took a long time. Terry put so much work into that project, so we took a break after that. And we had a wonderful life. We had more time freedom, more financial freedom than we had ever had. It was fantastic. But we still had the restaurant bug. We still wanted to build more restaurants. We loved it. So we committed to build 10 to 12 more restaurants in the Kalamazoo, Southwest Michigan area under two brands, the Wine Loft and Spicy Pickle. So we started building these restaurants. We had 2 restaurants open, and they were doing gangbusters. We were having all kinds of fun. It was a great business. And then suddenly, as we were building our second restaurant, the world came crashing down around us. Spicy Pickle, our Spicy Pickle, had been breached by credit card hackers through a glitch in our cash register system. They stole every credit card number of every card we ever processed, and they were selling them all over the world. Most people had not heard of identity theft at that time, so it was big news. The banks didn't know what to do, so they started shutting everyone's bank accounts down right before the Christmas shopping season. Suddenly, we were all over the news, not the news that we wanted to be on. Not only us personally, but our businesses. Customers lost trust, and they just stopped coming. Even though we had fixed everything in our business, we probably had the safest credit card system after that, nobody would come. We were pouring thousands and thousands of dollars in trying to save these businesses. Meanwhile, it's 2008. The market starts crashing. We're pouring all of our money into the business, and all of our investments and assets start to lose value. We were caught in a perfect storm. We fought and we fought, but we just finally gave up. We closed our Spicy Pickles and we sold the Wine Loft. It's really hard to deal with that loss, and it's a sad story, but it's a beautiful story because God shined his light brightly in that moment in our lives. He reached out his hand to us, and he guided us through that entire storm. He placed wise counsel into our lives through our pastor and our attorney. He uplifted us by the prayers of family, friends, and relatives and our church family. Like he says in Isaiah, "Do not fear, for I am with you. I will strengthen you and help you, and I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." And oh, did we feel it at that moment. I found strength that I never thought I could ever have in those moments. And it has such a big part to play in who I am today and how I can help other people.